All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, GD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect and how to become a member of the channel. If you do see a join button, YouTube will help you along your way. All right, so thanks yet again for joining the morning shows. As you saw, morning crack. Yes, we have several topics that we need to discuss today. So hopefully you can give me your takes as if you missed it, and also if you're live, you can engage with us. All right, yeah, man. So massive respect. So, anyways, these are the topics that we're going to be talking on. And JFF versus the Reggae Girlz again. Head coach for JFF spoke on several problems say, about JFF's incompetence. All right, Concacaf Caribbean Cup. We had some other games played, so we needed to talk about that as well. Manning Cup and Dacosta Cup results, something that we talked about yesterday at the back end, and it's getting clearer who we should look out for and what talents you have along the line. Jamaica, 10 years behind, Donaldson's said. All right, no contract talks, and then Reggae Boyz abroad. We still have a lot of those guys playing, and as you know, I have to still bring it to you guys. It doesn't matter if it's not the marquee guys them scored. No, we have to bring the facts to you. All right, yes. So let me big up the persons first, so we can get into the discussion. All right, so we have Kush says when the head is no good, that leaves the body in a position to struggle. The JFF head has to go. All right, he already gave his take on it. Float management, bless yourself, thanks for being here. JT Vivo, massive respect. Sheridan, big up yourself. Football Global, as well as Omar Fowlin. Bless up everyone. All right, so let me get straight into it now. All right, let me start with the parts that I know you guys just want me to get out of the way. So let me start with the CONCACAF side. We had another Jamaican team played because we stated that we wanted to make sure all the Jamaican teams will progress. So at least we will get an opportunity or a better opportunity for one of the Jamaican teams to win the entire competition. What are we talking about? The CONCACAF um, Caribbean Cup. If you wins that, you go into the Concacaf Champions League, and that gives you the opportunity to make way more money and also play with the MLS and the Liga MX teams. And I think what's on the table is to play with Messi and Inter Miami at this point. So it's a big stories as it go. So we have some results today that makes it tough for most of our teams. All right. So yesterday, as what we said, we wanted to hear about what let me get up here. You had Cavaliers yesterday. We reported that they defeated Mocha 3-0. Good result. Then you had the Wednesday games, Thursday for me. Port of Spain lost to Golden Lion 3-2. Then you have Pantaja versus Harbour. That was 1-1. So another draw for a Jamaican team. And today, Robin Hood will be taking on Dumble Holding. So that will be the next set of Jamaican teams playing for this week. All right. Yes. So let me give you the actual standing after those games. All right. So we can get to understand it a little bit better. Group A, Cavaliers lead at this point 7 points. Defense Force 4 points. Golden Lion 3 points. Mocha 3 points. Port of Spain 0. All right. Yes. Then you have Harbourview 4 points. Robin Hood 3 points, but obviously Robin Hood have not played all their games, so Harbourview has an edge on them for now. All right, Pontaje 3 points, Sibo a point, Dumbledore a point, and Dumbledore and those teams have not played as yet, so they can still jump a little in that sense. All right, yes, so that's it for the CONCACAF. All right, another Jamaican team sets himself in a position to try and improve their stakes at playing Inter Miami or making it to the CONCACAF Champions League. All right, so that's the Concacaf Caribbean Cup so far. All right, so let me move on to the others at stake, which is the overseas guys playing. All right, make sure you smash that button as you come in. Massive respect. Leon says, "Yo, taxi man JD. Well, I would wish I was a taxi. I would be making more money rather than being here trying to provide the information." Omar Fowling, big up yourself. O'Neill Darkin says, Jamaica is not 10 years behind. We are 25 years behind since 1998. There has been no progression. All right. Heard Messi got injured for Inter. Inter OP can play in the JA, but that is a long time from now, Demo. If that's the case, him and what's his name again that played flank came off within the 37th to the 39th minute, and he never had anybody attended to him. So I want to think that maybe it's just precaution, because obviously you have some wild man in Jamaican terms, some wild man in the MLS. Yes, Alba came off with him. Yes, it's just some wild man in the MLS, and they're trying to avoid getting injured too early. All right, so it's just a precaution. Some they still went out and dominate the game, so it's not a big deal. Messi will be up and running. Dima, don't worry yourself. You will be seeing him, and you will be paying if he's coming to Jamaica to play Jamaica, any team in Jamaica. You will be paying 85,000 to see him. 85,000 Jamaican dollars per person. So remember that, all right? So we had a few games in the championships, and as you know, a lot of our players played in the championship. So let me start going with it, guys. All right, yes. 3-1 Sunderland played. All right. Obviously, Macy Burstow, linked as a Jamaican, he plays for Chelsea, but on loan to Sunderland. They had a 3-1 win yesterday. He started, so that's a good sign, and proven again. Most of those players left from the higher league to go down to get game time. It's proven yet again. All right. Stoke played 2-2 draw against Huddersfield. So, all right. Yes, you had Jamaicans on the pitch, and Jamaicans were included in goal scoring. So big up to Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson had 90 minutes played, 1 goal scored, 89 touches. Again, this is for the one prophecy, talking about Daniel Johnson's ability, and talking about switching Daniel Johnson for Tariq Magee. Tariq Magee does not have 15% of the footballing IQ that Daniel Johnson has. All right, yes, 89 touches, 79% percent on the day passing accuracy, which is 46 of 58. 4 key passes created in the game, and 7 crosses attempted. And this one, he was playing out wide as a midfielder, showcasing his versatility. So that made him have the opportunity to put in more crosses. So he crosses several times, completed 2. Long balls, 5 attempted, completed 3. And shots on target, 1. And dribbles attempted, 3, completed 1 out of that. Ground duels, 4 of 7, which is good. And aerial duels, 1 of 1. Last possession, 20 times out of that, which is not bad, because he had 89 touches. All right, yes. And his defensive department, he had a good amount of defensive stats as well. 1 clearance, 2 interceptions, 3 tackles, and 1 dribble pass. So I think it was a super game for him. A super game for Daniel Johnson yet again. All right? Yes, Daniel Johnson. David Scott, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Hush Puppy. All right, massive respect. Boss Thomas, big up yourself as you come in. Mr. United in the building. All right, give me a little second. Let me share the video so others can come here. You know, some people, they have to get it in front of them, and sometimes YouTube themselves don't send the information out, so it can stall. And remember, we might not have the whole day here. All right, so let me just put it out for you. And I have released the video yesterday about the Jamaica Reggae Girlz versus Canada. So if you want to hear about both sides, what happened, like injuries or whatever the situation is, please go there and check it for yourself. We provide it from two sides, the Canadian side and our Jamaican side as well. All right, so guys, come on. We are 15 minutes, 10 minutes in the video, and we have not gotten any likes on the video. Do better than that, man. It's so sad. It's sad that I have to fight with you guys to always hit the like button. Tells you that you're not a natural. All right. Yes, you're not a natural. All right. Yeah, man. We have doing Thomas. Massive respect. In the building. All right. Let me share it the last place, and then we are ready. To continue. All right. Yes, because Daniel Johnson showing up. Jay Taylor that he should stop his foolishness. All right. And stop trying to follow your mad people them with your ticks, you know. Yes. So, anyways, Daniel Johnson, super game for Daniel Johnson people. Super game for big bad Daniel Johnson and proving his relevance. All right. His team, let me give you where his team stands at this point. All right. His team, it's sad, you know, because he left Preston and Preston is actually at the top after 7 games played. All right. His team at this point is way down in 19th position after 7 games played. So Daniel Johnson, that might not be good for you, but obviously it's a long season and you know the championship. It ain't a pushover. All right. Yes. So move on. Rotterdam. Um, Lembekise played as well. Not the best display for his team. They lost in this one. Yes, he played the entire 90 minutes. He played the entire 90 minutes and had 4 clearances, 1 interception, 1 tackle, 0 dribble pass, 48 touches, 13 of 21 passing, which is 62, not the best. Crosses attempted 1, not the best. But it 0 of 1, so that's not good. Ground duels 3 out of 5, much better. Aerial duel 1 attempted and failed on that side. Last possession 17 times, was fouled twice. That is better. Dribbles attempted 2 and was not good. So last possession 17 times, so 48 is not the best look there. So Lembekise, his entire team never looked the best, but he was amongst the lower rated players on the field right there. All right, so that's a tough loss to Millwall 3-0. All right, yes. So look out for them right there, people. Yes, Lembekise, Daniel Johnson, Mason Burstow played yesterday. All right, yes, another set of Jamaicans putting out the information. All right. Algie said, JD back with the truth news. We have to do the thing, man. You know, we say the prophet I cloudy. Yeah, man, the prophet I cloudy, you know. Maggie got 15 minutes. Yes, Johnson are the real deal. Yes, we know that. We know that. We know that. All right. Anyways, let me move on now because we have a lot more. We have the Manning Cup right here, but we are not going to touch the Manning Cup as yet. We will leave the Manning Cup for when the building build up, you know. Yes, when the building build up. All right. Yes. So, anyways, the Reggae Girlz should be playing Canada so that we give you the information as what we do have. You have several players delayed to reach here, all right, and if it was 2 days ago, you would have had even more players. So players keep coming in later and later and later. All right, yes, and it's not on behalf of themselves. It's on behalf of the JFF not completing things. And the surprising thing, it's not a speculation. It's actually a fact because it was said out of the own mouth of the actual JFF. Yes, so it's a fact. All right. Yes, so that is fact 1. All right. That sets back the girls because obviously they can't get their whole squad to start training. We saw Buckley and those girls training with the squad. I never saw Buckley's name on the list, but obviously maybe they came on to build up numbers because most of the girls weren't there to build up the numbers. All right, so that's a setback because maybe Buckley and those kids can't go up to the level that the others could go up to. So that's already a setback, and they have a team that is better than them, a higher rated team than them. So that's already a setback number one. Setback number two, after not having all the personnels to complete a full level training, they don't have their equipments and also gears that they need to pull out to fulfill their maximum potential. All right, throughout the training courses. All right, because that was left that was left clouded based on the fact that the Gensec stated that he had some conversations with one of the team personnel, and they said that they should send it that way because normally they would have found a different way how to send it piece with other persons to try and get it there, and they might have wanted it to send professionally via the Harbour or something. Yes, more than likely it's Harbour because they gave up the additional information right after that. So it is the Harbour. And the things was not cleared in time. Even with the Harbour being that it was there a week in advance, they were trying to get everything on the final day. And then he went so deep to start talking about maybe the reason why it took so long to clear was because they had some battery inside. And you know that the battery has some contents at times, and maybe because doctors involved, some of their actual things inside might be complicated to clear, hence why it was not cleared. Never said it, trying to avoid that it's not them, it's on them to clear it. All right, yes, so that is one side. A next side of incompetent yet again. All right, then the head coach came out to say that no, let me not pass this part. The bus came late, and he said the bus was not so late. It was only 20 minutes. We are not sure of that. It's only from his mouth. So we will find out exactly how much minutes or how much hours they were late. All right, because you tend to don't want to believe them because you realize in these same videos he's trying to make it look better on himself, even when he's admitting that they're incompetent as to what we already knew. All right, yes, terrible, and that's why I'm not jumpy to give anybody in the JFF any sorts of respect because it shows you what happened when it's clear that they have effed up. They're gonna always trying to look at next way to cancel out themselves to make others take the blame for them. All right. So that's why the other day I was on a show. I said, don't come tell me about other persons make this good and who is bright and who is bright. Yo, you only can bright according to the task at hand. You get me? And how much people in this damn JFF qualified for their jobs? Not many. So that simply means you're not that bright because you're not bright according to the task at hand. Let that sink in. All right. So for the real baller and those people, let that sink in. All right. Yeah, man. So let me move on. Embarrassing. Head coach now. Head coach clearly stated that Jamaica football and worse, the ladies football is far behind, at least 10 years. It's worse stuff today. They are not developing anyone properly. They are not doing much. They can't identify talents, and they are not doing the best things. So they are not helping the youth them to come through. All right, and they have failed the youth them over and over. And obviously, with him talking like that, he's not going to get a damn contract. You understand me? Because those are the ones that hold that thing over his head, and he's not going to get that damn contract. He's not going to get that contract. And this is reality, people. Whether or not you don't like it, it's reality. And I agree with him, Jamaica ain't developing no footballer at no level. All right? Because you cannot take none of the levels of footballers and qualify anywhere. Not even in Concacaf, you cannot take a no level. You can't take a full level Jamaican team and qualify anywhere. You can't take a full level Jamaican girls team at any level and qualify anywhere. They are going to get embarrassed. And it's not like they couldn't do better. It's because of them not doing better. Why the girls and boys can't do better. All right? That is just the fact. All right, and I agree with the coach a million times. Let me know your thoughts. What say you guys? If you think that I'm accurate or I'm just beating down on Jamaica like every day, because this is not me saying it, but you have some persons that find it hard to comprehend what people saying. They will come and say I am the one saying it when it's actually the coach said it. All right, and let me know if you think that with him saying this, is it justified for JFF not to give him a contract because he's calling out his employers? Let me know. Let me know. All right. I'm going to drop the link so people can give their take. I can't pin the link. So what I will do, I will try to drop the link occasionally. All right. Yes. So smash the like button as I come in. You know the thing, we are burning on the building very early, and we are not making, we're not going over the top. We're just giving you as what's written on the paper, so we know that we're not saying anything wrong. All right, massive respect. Newcastle says JD live in his car for persons that can't break down this Jamaican talking. Good morning to you as well, Martin. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. These are the reasons why friends and businesses don't mix, because when you consistently failing, when you're consistently failing at your job, you don't want them to fire them. Yes, we're going to get to it as well, because at one point he literally came at one time, or at one point he literally came in and admit that his team is failing, and then says that they are there for the longest time but couldn't put a verdict on as to what should happen to them. And I'm saying, wow, this is so much politics. It's impressive. The link is there, Juras. If you have a take on any one of the points, just bring it up, and we'll chop it up, big boss. All right. I need you guys take today. Today is the day that I want anyone to give their take on it to come in, because these are not my words. I want to hear others' opinion, like the one Juras and those guys that thinks that he has a different brain from all the average human beings in the world. So he's the 5% of the 20%. All right. Yes. I don't know what that is. True, JD. We would get some six love. No, Juras, I'm not asking a Juras. They call me the Concacaf boss for a reason. Because I have watched all the teams. I don't watch Jamaica team only. I've watched all the other teams. So I know reality. We ain't beating nobody from no region, no time with no all Jamaican team. It's not possible. Stop fooling ourselves. All right. Yes. Jura said, this is all negotiation tactics to me, JD. You are going too far, Juras. All right. JD, what time it is where you are at? At this point, it's 2:05. All right. And I come to my spot to do my video and then continue with the rest of my life for the rest of the day. All right. I'm a very organized person and I am very consistent. That simply means I've done my job for you guys. You can't complain that I've not done the job that you guys all paid me for. All right. Or JD Tracy, my goodness, I brought the valid points, and the man say I mean him Tracy. Romain Blake for low. Some of these comments. All right. Let me see here. Boss Thomas says, well, one of the person who hire coaches and said you can't speak out against your boss publicly, so we already know that they will not extend his contract. And he went further to say that at this point he had gone into no extra conversation as to staying here. So by the end of these matches, he's done with. So let me know your takes on that. All right. The Concacaf boss, undisputable. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Well, he will be back with the team. The girls like him. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Then we have Irie Vibes in the building. Said a fully Jamaican team qualify against Caribbean teams. Produce the documents and show me which fully Jamaican team qualify against any team. Put it up there, Mr. Irie Vibes. Okay, you like to talk. You like to talk. and you don't want to come on the screen. Come and show me. Yes, come and show me. Come and show me the team that we use as a fully Jamaican team qualified. Yeah, because we are here for the last 4 years consecutive watching all of the mixture that we forced to happen, and we still don't see it working. All right, yes, because we still need more than just a mixture. We need the best players then. So if it's none local included, that's what has to happen. If it's two, that's what has to happen until the standard raise. So the problem is, I revives. I was not putting down locals. I was just telling you that it's just not good enough that they are giving to the kids. Them. That's what Donaldson is saying. He's not putting down locals because he has two local kids in it at the same time as he's talking. So he would not have been putting down any locals. He's just giving you the facts. All right. The facts. So stop, brother. We've seen the girls football team. We just saw we lost to Panama. We barely can put two passes together, and we have actual quality players on the pitch. But the fact is, if we have to mix it and some can't pass, it becomes much more tough because the reaction timing will get incredible higher, and it will have personnels getting closer and closer to you. And also, if your reaction timing towards the ball is off, your reaction timing as to shutting down the play will be off as well. So people will be moving the ball faster between the lines and getting more opportunity on you. And the only way you can create opportunities is to just kick the ball long. Go and look at your youth 15s. Go and look at your youth 17s. Go and look at your youth 15s. Go and look at your youth 17s as to even your youth 20s. And tell me if that's not the exact thing you saw in Jamaica's football. Because I watch all of them, I've covered all of them. Go and look and see if that's not the exact thing you saw because of those things. So I think the guy is fully right. Remember, the man is a professional coach, who created some of the best ladies footballers in the world, not just Jamaica players, some of the best footballers in the world on the American team, which is the best team in the world, just the same. Obviously, Spain might have eclipsed them at this point, but America is always amongst the best team in the world in ladies football. These men ego is really over the top. How is this possible? And I can tell you, guys, we are going to have more stories coming right up. All right. Real Baller said, fully Jamaican team can't beat Bonnier. I will have to check the Bonnier team. Yes. Kevin Jones, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Then we have What Up Man, which is an American, says, hello, JD. Today, the US WNT plays South Africa. And this is also a good by Julie Ertz. All right. Yes. JD Big up. Stop listening to these people. You're giving them too much energy. No, man, but sometimes they have said things. I have to back them up with the facts. So that means others inside listening learned something that we wouldn't have mentioned if it was not because of that comment. So even the nonsensical comments them sometimes has its purpose for you to jump in and give some facts behind that. All right. A fully Jamaican team can't beat St. Kitts and Nevis, but can beat St. Kitts and Nevis, but not St. Kitts. They're mad. Okay. Wow. People like the video, share and subscribe. And if you come in at any specific part of the video, pull it back, because you might come on a part and you might perceive it as we are saying one thing and we aren't saying that. All right, so get the context of what we are saying. All right, so that is the sad thing doing Jamaican videos in live format. That's a sad thing, because a lot of people misconstrued what you're actually saying majority of the times. So hopefully for these videos, you guys don't do that. All right, because we want to put the right thing forward. All right, so that's what Mr. Donaldson had to say. For me, he's a little bit defensive, to be honest. For me, I would like for them to be more attacking, but I like his honesty, and I like what he brings into the players then, because it's the only team in Jamaica, period, any sport, anywhere. It's the only team I've seen in Jamaica that actually faces the actual reality. Like, know what the opponents can give, know their limitation, and approach it accordingly. And oh, ironic, that's one of the most successful Jamaican team, period. All right? Yes, it's one of the only team I heard talking about how better the opponents are than themselves. I have not heard it anytime else. You get me? So they are refreshing. They are refreshing. The coach is refreshing, even though he's defensive. I think he's defensive because of that reason. To know that, listen to me, I am not better than Canada, and this is the approach I have to take. So I have to make my people believe in this approach so we can get the best out of it. Because if you believe in that, you know the truth, and the others don't know the truth, that's where the problem lies. So I think the girls and the coach is on the right path. Both of them know what's going on, know where their levels truly lie, as in passing, recovery, and also flat out trying to build up. Yeah. So I want to say at this point, maybe he's the right manager and he could do better, but he just does not have better to do better. So me pressuring him and attacking football might not be the right approach. And maybe I am wrong to approach it from that side, to be honest. You get me? Because I kind of see what's up with him, and them itself. All right. Boston says exactly, JD. Yeah, man. I kind of see it as well. So let me know your thoughts as to what's going on. Let me give you some update as what from both teams. So for Canada, you had some big misses as well. Jade Riviere missed. We did a separate video, so check out those videos with me and the Canadian Africans. All right, and Diane Rose is missed as well. All right, and now they're brought in Annabella Chukwu. You're supposed to know about her because she played in the under 15. She sing Jamaica in the under 15. She's the player in the under 17s as well, and she's the player in the under 20s. So our rise to rank is ridiculous within 1 year span, and she's literally playing 4 divisions for Canada, which is mental. All right, mental. In 1 year, she's playing from youth 15s to the national team. Jesus God, that is special. Wow. And she has been excellent at all levels and truly deserve it. That is a shocking thing. A 15-year-old or a 14-year-old, because you had to be that age to be playing youth 15s. I think she's 15 now. All right. Yes, mental people. Yeah, I agree. This is why I like him as a coach. Yeah, man. The realism that he brings to the team, it's not normal. He's not lying to himself. He gives the team what they need based off how they are. Yeah, man. Yeah, Choco. Yeah, she's in the team. They call her up, so it is mad. I had to ask Africans what he's expecting from her, and he's saying she scores goal, she big and strong. She just bullied Jamaica as well. She just bullied Jamaica 2 times I think in the last competition we played. Not the 17. The 17 is the one that we failed in last. But the 20, she bullied Jamaica in the 20, and she bullied Jamaica in the 15. Yeah. So go back to those 2 games. So it is mad, man. It's mad. So Chuko, big up to you. You work hard and fully deserve to make the team right there. But you showcase that Canada might be a little bit weaker. Still think their roster is far better than Jamaica's roster. Be honest to you. Far better than Jamaica's roster, just the same. Yes, to be honest to you. Even with those 2. But they are weaker. But this is where now when Jamaica should be playing advantage. You don't have your tools them to go to work. You don't have players arriving every day. More players arriving. So you don't have over 5 players within the last 3 days. So you have to be getting players. So you see, guys, and then buses arriving late. So with the players that are there, you still can't get them to do their job because everything is going bad in the JFF. Everything. And that is not an exaggerative take. That is actually a fact. And when I'm listening to this man, I can tell you, Mr. Chung, I am very sorry. I have to say I was right, because the first time I heard that man, I said to Ryan them, when Ryan had him on his show and said give him a chance, I said that man does sound like a big con man. He's just saying what he regurgitates and what actual what the crowd's saying. And be honest, when I'm listening to him, don't think he knows much. And based on what you're seeing here, people, don't be surprised after this set of matches for the girls. You hear that the girls them don't get their money. Minimal amount of money they will get, if they do get any. They won't get what they were owed for the last year or so. And it's going to be a mess. Just believe me. Because the reason why people turning up late, it is not because they have so much money. It's because they have so little, and they have to be finding ways to try get people get the job completed. All right. So if you don't have the money to get them to a next event, that if you qualify, you get more money for. You think you're going to have the money to pay people? Let these things sink in, people. Let these things sink in. So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. All right? Yes. And that's why I came here to tell you that anybody in and around the JFF, I tend to just don't like them, because I just don't believe them, because they have to lie just to get themselves looking better. So believe me, once you're in the JFF, I tend to not going to like you. I have to be honest, because you have to tell some lies to stay in the JFF, because you have to make them look better for them to keep you on, because that is one of your purpose, to keep them in business, because the money is there for them to always have. You get me? So it's a tough thing, people. All right, and that's the honesty. You get me? And that's why I don't believe in nobody coming to tell me about who I got change this and who I got change that. Change what? Change what? You can't change nothing. I don't know why people keep holding on to this fantasy about local this and that. I think it's because of track and field. That's the only thing. They're gonna always jump to track and field. It happened in track and field, so why can't happen here? But track and field, you have a culture for track and field for over 75 years now, solid for Jamaica. You don't have a culture for football 75 years solid. That is a big difference. So they want to cheat football and cheat football. Yeah. USWNT versus Canada has some excited youths, yes, and Mexico. Don't leave out Mexico, because Mexico rising even faster than some. Service Sisters will be much different challenge than our youth defenders. Flaggy says true. All right, he is not fit for the position and has been doing poorly as a gensec, and people told me that he was bright, and I said, you guys, the first thing, saying bright is not even a true term for anything. We just make up that word in Jamaica to feel like we're better than somebody else. Because majority of the people use the word bright in Jamaica. Oh, I'm brighter than you. And then he's talking about football, when what he majors in is swimming. And then him come and tell us I'm brighter than you. It makes no logical sense, because what you know about football, he does not know. And when you hold him on the field, you kill him. You get me? And him claim the same brighter than you. But it just don't work. So don't tell me about people have education and education and you give them the job. Give them the job for what? If you're not qualified for this, you can't get the job. That is a very stupid trait of the JFF. Keep on hiring people and talking about they're intelligent and educated so they can get the job done. The last man, the president came out and said he knows he couldn't do the job. So if you are a president and say you knows that a man can't do the job, but yet still give him the job, it says something about you. And then you are coming out confident to say that you have to win. You are going to win because you're the best president ever. It tells you how low of a level the JFF is and how low of a level the challenges are, right? And then how serious people take football in Jamaica. So I agree, Jason. Let me drop the link again, people. So you can come in if you want, all right? Because once I go on the Money Cup, I don't want to spin back on this topic. That's why I try to put the thing on so Una can come in, people. All right. Smash the like button, get the likes up, to 100 fast so the visibility can come on. All right. Yeah, man. I want all the bright minds them to come and give me their take and make sure you're bright towards football. I don't want to tell me you come and tell me that I drown in, you measure in, and come and tell me about football. You get me? It might not work out well for you. All right. Why JD? Because Trump said JFF will pay them off about 2 weeks ago. Shit, my joke thing. Well, I'm just telling you, next week, that a whole heap a week from the 2 weeks. And I'm telling you, you might just get some additional information. El Padrino, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man, we never stop burning the fire. I had no other sides, you know. I don't flip-flop it. I am just on one side. Just the truth. Big up yourself, Siobhan. One year, Siobhan take on this because last week, Siobhan tell me say them I do the best job, you know. So, Siobhan, come defend yourself because I want to hear your take on this, Siobhan. Because I have to smoke it today. We have to smoke on a Siobhan pack, you know. Devon Smith says, good morning. JD Hutchinson, Hutchman, much money they have to give the girl or such man. I don't know. I will get information and give it to you. All right. The link is there, guys. I can't pin the link. All right. What I should be able to do is to start the link. All right. I'm going to try and start the link here. All right. I'm going to start the link so I can find it back when I do want it. All right. Yes. No, the Discord is not up. It's only on the StreamYard because I'm using StreamYard. I'm on the road. So you just click the StreamYard. You don't have to turn the camera on, and I will just keep you on. All right? Yeah, man. You can come on without the camera. It's not a problem. I'm yet to know what are the qualifications for the general secretary position. Yes, but that's a problem, Juras. That's a problem. All right? That's a problem, Juras. And I will try and give you some information that I've gotten from them itself. That what are the requirements, and then you decide if people qualified. All right, because Real Baller come the other day and tell me about who brighter than who. I mean, I say, brother, that don't make no sense. You know, that don't make no sense where you tell me Real Baller because you're not looking at it the right way. You're looking at it from a friendship point, or you're looking at it from just a eye point. What you hear, you get me? But that's not the way you apply things to things. They iron their friends that are incompetent and as themselves, duns and duns. I would say they're ironing their friends or people that they can get on with because what I've learned, because I've listened several interviews with the president, and the president does not like when you push back on him. He does not like when you push back on him, people. He does not like when you push back on him. All right. He wants everything to be organized. Yes. And I realize they only deal those people that they believe that will work on that organization path. Anybody that will go opposite to what they are saying, don't really like them. All right. 1 second. Let me set this layout because we have Martin here. So for me, it's not. They are not going to ever. Martin, mute your mic before because you're making background noise. So for me, I don't think they're going to ever put something public out to hire anybody because you have to have a certain trait. You have to always be talking positive in the lights of the JFF, make excuse, even when there is no possible chance of making an excuse. You have to do those things. You have to come off like you desperately want to be by their sides, even when you know that what they're saying makes no sense. Those are the standards you have to have in order to go into the JFF. Go ahead, Martin, and then we'll bring in Chevon because I know that it's early morning and a lot of you guys going to work. So I want to show you the respect, yeah?
Yeah, man. Big up the chat. Yeah, hear me, JD?
Yeah, man, we're here good, man. We're here
Okay,
good,
big
big
up
man.
the chat and big up Chevon and everybody. JD, me just have to come on quick. Right now, it puzzling, you know. It really puzzling, you know. Me know say the man them have ego, you know. And me know them superhero and them Justice League in the chat because them man I can't do nothing wrong, you know. I only the player them are the girls them are the coach them always run. JFF you have some people in the chat. JFF always right, even when it in them face. That's why I know say it look like some of them are benefit. Well, me not benefit. Me not benefit. I me pay my own bills. I me want to see Jamaica better. Everybody at talk about help the youths them. Them help themselves. Look at Look how them a deal with the girl, JD. Look how them a deal with the girl. Them. It's so shocking and so disgraceful. Right now, if Jamaica, right, yo, JD, I'm not even know if it's say, bro, because yesterday me I watch Ryan program and me I said,
let,
this
let me
is
add
one
this.
part with the girl, them.
Martin, let me add this to it. People, you can get the information on Sports Explosion and several outlets, TVJ and stuff. So these are not things that it's hidden or second-hand information. It's coming from the actual mouth of the person. So the general secretary and the actual president. So you know that what we're saying is factual. All right.
Yeah.
And that's the sad thing. So we know about the problems that the girl has at this point. He himself is saying that they're incompetent. I can't believe when I heard that out of my mouth. And I said, oh, in the world, a man can feel so confident to say that he's going to win again. And he's saying that they're incompetent. Oh, that even possible? Which world you can say you're incompetent and still win?
Jamaica world, JD. Jamaica world.
Wow.
Jamaica world. I saw it run for two in the country. Me in the country and I saw it run. Every sector, Jamaica, boy JD, me understand say want to save the people, them, you know. But right now, for you save the people, them, you have to go walk on water. And you have to go heal the blind man. And you have to go heal the crippled man. Because Jamaica, me no see no save with them leader what we have. Me no see no save in a no sector with the leader because everybody are grab for themselves. Everybody are grab for them family because they must say, yo, I don't care about my neighbor next door, you know. I don't care about their youth, say, you know. Bus come act like we care so we can get the money. Care about which youths them, man. Care about which youths them, man, and them man a come and chat and talk about care the youths and give youths chance. Give youths chance for what? Use chance for what? Because them not give no use no chance. Because if the look me can call out name, Maggie disappear. Peter Lee Vasso. All of them big baller we go through them just disappear. Because guess what? Them can't benefit from them youths again. So they move on to the next one and just show them in a rubbish. So at that one JFF we do show with youths them in a rubbish. And a trick we sell about them want about help youths. JD is so disgraceful how them a deal with the girl them. When me a hear how them a deal with the girl them bust later. And Ryan, I'm based on the president, JD. Me drop on the president. You see him, we are talking about my president, film ego and film look skin where him have. Better me go in a beauty salon pageant or something. Because me see more try interview interview last night on Ryan show. The man catch up in his feelings and this the man and I say him and TVJ always attack him and him never want to no interview. That's why I run JD because him don't like the hard question them.
But Martin, it's a lot of time he does things like this. I can send you 4 more videos. One on Sportsmax that he tried to diss the man on Sportsmax. So I will send you after this. To show you.
Yeah,
It's not no, they're behaving like that. But Martin, you're run? You're busy?
Me listen, man. Me there work, but me can't do. Cause text me a text, so me can't. Me there. Go to Chevron, yeah, man. Me there.
Because we want to hear from every point of view. All right. So Chevron, good day. How are you doing, big boss?
Yes, I'm just reaching at work. Morning to everybody in the chat and afternoon to those who may be in a different part of the world.
Yeah, man.
But it's quite unfortunate that every single time a team call up, there's always something in the background to kind of take the shine because this should have been a celebration moment for the girls. Because the first time them have to come back, come really play, and it's surrounded by all of this instead of praises. Because I mean, a couple months ago, I don't know if nobody remember, the team created history. So
what do you mean if nobody remember?
No, because no, man, but it's a true. But so it's just overshadowed by all of the negativity, all of the unfortunate things that happen to them right now. They are national heroes right now. I would assume that they would be treated as such, but I guess it goes back to the lack of respect where women's football getting now. Really unfortunate. Really, honestly, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but you did say you think cinema change and you talk highly of the last time you talked highly of Mr. Chung. So you heard all of the clips them or all of the videos them? You heard of?
No,
or
I
you
haven't
were
heard
busy?
them, but persons have told me what has been said. I haven't heard it myself because I've been a bit busy with work and
Okay,
things.
okay.
Kind of
I
peak
would wait.
season at my workplace. So
Okay. Because I would
um
like for you to hear it so you can give me an honest opinion because I know you are a person that wants the best, you know. So true, I know you wants the best, just like ourselves, but maybe you got it a little bit
no, but the
different.
thing about it, I don't think I really need to hear it because a lot of persons have been saying the same thing and different aspects. So if the persons are saying the same thing, it would be kind of I have to kind of believe if a one person may hear it from, but may hear it from multiple persons. So I mean, it's good be good to hear it, but the comments that I heard of what have been said, it's kind of distasteful, especially coming from persons who have leadership position.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bit, it not even a bit, it is distasteful. You wouldn't want that because if I'm at work now and I heard that my bosses were saying those things about me, I I probably go back through the gate right now. So despite whatever money they might pay me, because I don't think money value more than my self-respect. So, but I mean, I can see that the girls and they're still in training. They're trying to put on a, they're putting on a face for the nation. You can still see it.
Yes, and
Um,
not all of them in training, you know. 'Cause I've heard that they have been arriving like in patches, you know. So first, a good amount of them came. Then you had some left. Then some came, and then now you have them. They are waiting on around 3, 4 more, something like that.
and tomorrow the game.
That yesterday I'm hearing that. So I don't know if they are
Hold
coming
on.
in now when they are going to play. So oh that look now. So now you're trying to maximize your chance, and if you qualify for the Olympic, you have more money that for Jamaica, you know. You understand me? So why? So I'm confused. It has to be incompetence more than just blatant sabotage. You know why? Because I know they need the money, Chevon. This is where I agree with you. But it has to be incompetence because they want the money, so they want them to qualify. They are just not able to just do the damn thing. You understand me? That's where the incompetence comes from, you know. Because they are not able to do the thing, even though they actually want to do it because their interest might not be the Reggae Girlz winning the game, but through Reggae Girlz doing good, they are going to gain more money. You understand me? So it's so shocking. So you know the team is better than you. All right. Look, and Chevon, we have to call out this. How much occasions you saw the opposing team reach Jamaica before Jamaica?
Yeah, that did happen.
Many times, Eddie.
How much time? Juras,
Me can count
you
at
know the
least
reason.
two
No,
times
because
when me
no,
recall.
Juras. 1 second, Juras. You know Juras always I go like say more tip it to, you know. Tip it to Juras. When me take up a topic, I must get as much information on the topic. Yesterday, I never wanted to talk about lightning because obviously me no verse in those fields, so I couldn't talk about the lightning. The man tell you the reason why they are late, and it's not them. And I've stated that Juras from early. I've stated that it's actually at the JFF why they are late. He said it, the reason why they are late as well, Juras. So please go and get the information. Go and listen to the thing. I'm going to try and post it in the Discord so everyone can get it. Because I'm not going to
JD, me
war
know
with
say
one team.
Jura step on Ryan show last night and hear everything. Jura's just extra. Him hear everything and what the man say. Oh,
Martin,
me can
Martin,
remember that.
Martin,
Is it the
Martin.
case that Jura
Martin,
lax?
Martin,
I
hold on. You
don't know.
don't, Martin. You, some of the time, guys will always assume that somebody might hear. It's just like how the people that believe so me hear the direct quote. The man might depend it and still not hear, Martin. I understand say you might upset, but you can't bash the man. If the man asks the question, it must be a reason why I'm doing no.
That's why
You you're not for
I
always
said
get combative, bro.
that's why I asked you, Chevon, if you heard
Yeah,
what
I
City said.
understand, JD. Yeah, no, man,
I
Martin, me there
never
say, man,
tried
'cause
to
true,
attack
Martin.
anybody,
Yeah,
you
true,
know.
Martin, be so like if they attack him, I
Sorry, Jura. Sorry about that, but I mean my thought, man, JD. Me my thought,
Okay.
can I you?
All right. So Juras joined the party. Mr. Juras, good morning. Hope
Yeah,
all
man,
is well with you.
morning.
And don't tell me that
Morning,
you have
welcome.
0 minutes and you only want to come and take over the show.
No,
Hopefully you
me
have the
just
time so that
me
you
I
can
go back
listen
at
to
work
somebody
though,
else.
but me have time
You
though.
see?
But
Oh,
for address, wait there now. But for address, the guy Martin.
Lord.
Oh,
Yeah, man, me say sorry, man. You
me
don't have to
address.
address me. Me sorry, bossy. You don't have
No,
to
no, no,
kill
no,
me
no,
just.
no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
The man saying
Yeah,
after
some
addressing
apple.
Juras
Me's
because
a man
he
we
said
can,
sorry.
me's a man we
Let me
can
talk no
accept
Let
him.
me
Bridget.
address him.
Me say sorry, man. Me's a man,
JD,
me's a
If
man,
if
you
a
know, me at
data come for
27, so
Juras,
me can't say
if a
you're
data come
wrong.
for,
So
you
you don't have to
can't talk
tackle me.
again.
Me
And
wrong,
him
I'm
only
in
want
on live
no. The
stream.
problem is him only want so him say and
Yeah,
run off.
the Monday,
I
you
will,
see, me can't even talk, you know.
no,
Me
because
not
we don't
run
want
off,
to talk.
Bridget.
You
Me have
tell
to
us
Sorry.
run
run
off.
today,
I'm just
dog.
tell you sorry.
So Juras,
I'm
Alright,
telling
can
you
cool,
sorry.
we
cool,
say back
cool,
something to you? Can we say back
cool.
something to you when you talk? Because if I that you can't talk. Go ahead, go ahead.
Good, no, so we have to say. You done?
No,
You
we
done talk?
want you to talk and then we can talk. But
Alright,
we always
cool.
say you have
Alright,
work and they're
morning.
done. You understand me?
No,
I
man, me
can't
have
talk
some
to you.
time today, man.
All
Have some
right,
time
go
today.
ahead.
All right, morning, everybody. On the panel, Chevron and Martin and everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man.
But
Big
JD, you see me? Know this. You see when I ask you a question in the comment section is because I don't know, brethren. I am not one of those people where wait then man, I make you talk, me talk. I'm not one of those people where me I go ask someone I don't know, bro. So you probably said on the video before, but me never hear you. So when me I ask you something, me hear you make a comment, so me I ask something, I know. Me is a person me like clarity, you know. And me now go hear something before and then come back and I ask again like a child. No, Bridget, me are not one of them person there. And you so if you don't know by now, me I tell you right now. So if me ask a question, Bridget, me don't know. You feel what me I say? So that's why me
Okay.
ask. You repeat it again, so no me know. All
So
right.
who are worried? I mean are worried or Martin are worried? I mean I talk to or Martin I talk to.
Martin don't apologize already, sir. You
So
feel apologize now.
how we want to apologize now?
No, JD never said nothing to
Martin
Juras.
don't
Me alone tackle you, man. Not even
No,
Chevron. Me alone tackle you.
JD said, I love to tip the line.
Oh,
When me a
okay.
tip,
Okay.
yeah,
But
that's what
that
him
was
says.
not
So
in
that's what me
relation. No. Juras, that was not in
I
relation
said.
to only that alone.
So when
You
me a tip
understand
the
me?
line, Pan
It
Bridget,
was a continuation of you trying to
of
tip
what?
the line and ippy skippy. So I said
On
right
what?
after that.
Be
No,
specific.
let me finish, sir. Let me finish, sir.
Okay.
I said after that, did you get the clip? And I will put the clip in the discard. So that simply means I've realized that you never saw it. But I still said, because I've realized on several topics that the ippy tippy and skippy tippy around it.
And
So
what
I'm
several
just saying,
topics? Be specific.
last
You
time
say
you
we
come
have
here
time today, no?
with the school,
You say we have
with the,
time.
with the school with the school topic the other day,
School topic
after
we do.
kids going to school, I was
And
so
it is
upset.
keeping mistake my point.
Yeah, but you could answer the part with me as a brother. I want to group people, you know. You get me? All you tell me about that one human being. I hate billion. We have our almost.
What
8
one
billion in the
human
world.
being you talk about?
No,
What
you
one
tell me
you
about
talk
one
about
human
whisper?
being that you me talking, brother. Me not person if you got nothing, you know. And you tell me, you know.
And
right,
me forget, but go ahead.
you forgot what you tell me. So so you told me that you mentored someone that went
Yes.
on to go into the NFL.
The NFL.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. And that person couldn't do certain things. So he doesn't have the highest
Smart individual,
ability.
but no book smart. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I just want to make sure I use the right words so I don't offend anyone. And I am saying that even the difference was if a person, Siobhan, said that I stopped go school from 5th grade. So I'm just asking if at 5th grade you can know that school is not for you. And
yeah, but
yeah.
Go
And
ahead.
your point, and the guy that you explained, you know, you are saying that you're mentoring that guy, you know. So that means that you're guiding him towards school things through a higher age bracket. So how can you use that as a comparison when you are literally telling me that you're doing something for someone through a school process for at a higher age? But
No, you
but
miss.
still,
It was two different. It's the same topic, but it's two different subtitles, right? So when you talk about the whisper side, where him say about school from 5th grade, I even said in the comment section, say, yo, me not believe him when him said that. I exaggerate him, I say. And when I came on, me say, yo, you know what? Me not believe Richie would have allowed that. So me now condone that. What I was my part on that, I'm gonna want to straight from the topic to come. I know you have your topic and thing. My part on that was I was trying to say not we were hammering this thing saying that everybody have to go school, everybody have to get an education. And while I agree, say, you know what, we have to have the basics when it comes to education, basic math principle, know for read and write, but not everybody have to go college, brethren. That's what I was saying. That's why we have trades and different skills, and that's why we have footballers and athletes, because not everybody good in the book section like that. To take it to a next level, like you will have your degree, like me will have my degree, and other people where will have them degree. Not everybody good like that. So that's what I was trying to say. In talk about from 5th grade, I agree with that, Bridget. Even if it's the case, I don't agree with his take on that. Yeah. So me never did that.
No man, I just that try clear, because me say it kind of through me do this. And sometimes we get too emotional, that's true. But through me come from the suffering, I just want to make sure every kid can get an opportunity. But me agree,
I agree, yeah man.
Me come to the same understanding as yourself, we decide as and everybody might be book smart, that's true. Me come to the side there, but that's the next part, me never hear you clear on. So that's why I'm glad they clear it up now. So we're good. So
so me not tip too, alright, boss? Yeah man.
I'm glad they clear it up now. So me understand. Alright, boss. People, please smash the like button, share and subscribe on the channel. We have a few more. We have a good time left. We still have 40 minutes. So what you took from the story so far, Juras, because everybody came out and spoke on the matter, Everyone,
what me I saying, JD, this morning we had talk about the bus late and all that. I post me, I hear that. I went to my bed early last night. So a lot of stuff me never hear. I went to sleep early last night. So when me I hear the story where I said the bus late and them someday, this morning when I tuned into your segment at the first me I hear that. So some of the stuff I heard and some of the that you said and some of the stuff I didn't hear. So that's why I was asking you the question. So yeah.
It looks like it's some getting plane tickets on time, the right plane, the right route for them to travel and stuff from Mexico to get here. That's the reason why they haven't gotten here. That's what he said. But it might be different from what the Gensec saying. But I'm just giving you what he said. So he never said the players them at fault. It's him to get the players them here. So I just wanted to clear up what he said. I don't know what the truth is, but that's what he gave us. So we have to take what he gave us. Yeah, go ahead, Trevor. Go ahead.
Hold on, continue talking.
Okay. So what you need to check up on Juras, you need to check up on the coach, Mr. Donaldson. He came out to make some statements. You check up
I heard that part. I did hear that.
Yes. Then you need to check up what the president had to say. I think the president conversation was very, very much disturbing. And then you need to check up the sports sports explosion. You need to check that one with Ora Tracy. I think it's one.
Never hear the president one. I forgot to tune into that. Never hear the president.
That is his best work that I've listened to him. I could clearly see that he's trying his best to ask the questions them. Even though he's laughing with him, he's asking the questions.
Tracy. Okay.
If you say JD as some of my fans them, Oral Tracy fans them say look like him made a lean few months ago. So he look like he made a redeem himself because I first me hear Oral Tracy I deal with Chung so like it's no friend thing. Chung confused. JD, it poor still, it's really bad and it really poor for the football and we feel so sorry for the youth. If we could have get if we are say them always I say we are get people out of the country, but the point is where people need to look on because me look on bigger picture. Just like when I want to work up, I mean just want to work up for just got work up sake. We want them and them got work up to come out of the group and perform. So we need the best players always. That's my dream. I just want to work up like 98 and beat Japan and Japan football up on a different level now. We are even beat up my side where Germany. Me see Japan are beat up Germany like some baby. I saw me want Jamaica football. So some people mind us small, my mind big. You see me, JD? So the fact is, if we are let out 100 people in the country, I may tell CC this what they when me dep on a program, the man them tackle me. If the man them are let out 100 people in the country, Jamaica can let out 1,000 footballers out of the country, but guess what? We only let out 100 and we're okay with the 100. So JFF, I do a great job because it might make 100 people come out of the country.
All right,
and them have the resources, them waste the money, and we can let out 1,000 kids. That are 900 kids. I go on the wayside, you know. People don't look on it, so JD. Look on it.
And we need to keep that pushing that conversation. But we are forgetting the next point, you know, because we have all of the scores them coming in, and we know Juras and them Monday, with the Manning Cup, him thinking team are the biggest team. Well, we have to get into that. So we have an next person came on, Sparta Dan. I don't know the names. Good afternoon or good morning, Sparta Dan. What you have to say on the show? Drop it in so we can continue streamline the actual other topic. All right, look at Sparta Dan. I try to figure out something. All right, so let me just go through some of the results that we had for the Manning Cup. All right, Sparta Dan. Let me know. All right, it looks like Sparta Dan. We will remove Sparta Dan and let him return back. Yeah. All right, so guys, look at Sparta Dan's situation.
Sparta Dan there were.
All right, so Sparta Dan, I will remove Sparta Dan for now until he can return back. All right, so people, give your thoughts in the comment section. As the conversation, get the likes over 100 so we can get the visibility. All right, because we have to tackle all stories. It's not always the tippy-tappy conversation we're gonna have. We have to touch some stories because they're there and they're in the public eyes, so we can't hide from it. Anyway, so Camperdown lost to KC 2-0, and I've heard about a kid that is very young. I don't know where Jamaica get these overgrown 10-year-olds. You understand me? Because I heard that he's around 14 and he's around 6'1", scored a ridiculous goal yesterday in Camperdown's KC's 2-0 victory. All right, I don't know if Juras had the time to check.
Brother, he no look like no 16. Me no know what they need to go check for birth certificate.
But me never say 16.
However his age, whatever his age is, him no look like
Juras,
that, brethren.
Juras, brother, I've not.
JD, send me that power WhatsApp.
I've not said 16, Juras. I said 14.
Brother, when me hear say Pepsi the man that I play, like, I say what?
No, Juras, don't talk again. Hear the man say, him at 13.
Whoa, wait, no, him at 13. No,
I don't know. Guys, they said he's 13, he's 14, and he looks like he's 20. He's
and I like him tall too, you know, him big on him. You can see my body on him, your brother. Me see him box out a man. I say, yo, no sir.
But to be honest, you know, JD, you see when me I go and Juras, when me I go school, you know, and me I watch Manning Cup, you know. To be honest, we have the player them kind of bigger in them time than now, you know. So when we are say a one look 14 youth with that, me know man in my days when me I go school really big.
Yeah, but
where I play for my team.
Martin, no 13-year-old could get on the Manning Cup squad when we play Martin. And we
that's true. That's true.
We are 17, we are 18. So big already. We are 5,
no,
11, 6.
no 13-year-old can't make Manning Cup.
Maybe in jeans. He might be in jeans, man. Maybe in parents and big. Yeah.
Guys, Big Bad KC looks like they found another gem, and they have won the next game. So even though cranky the last time and all the KC apologists, yeah, they said they were in what they said. They can skip out this. People can skip out this year for KC because they are in a rebuilding stage. But all of a sudden, the KC hype starts.
No. Me agree with Cranky. Me agree with Cranky. Me still think the new coach have to set up him thing and you know. He's a rebuilding year still. I'm still on that part. Me not think we have a challenge for nothing. That is my take though. I could be wrong.
So Chevon, you're on the ground, and obviously you're a media man now. Slash media man. You do now my work, but you're a media man. Tell me about that young human being. I don't know his age, and people said he registered his birth paper 4 years later. And Jason said it's a Senegal style, and they made him in a lab. All right. So, Chevon, could you educate us on what's really going on with that human being that we saw? I
Everybody
don't know what
want
to say.
everybody I do what them have to do for win Manning Cup, you know. Manning Cup is the holy grail of Jamaican
Okay.
sports. So every school I do what them have to do. If them have to snitch, if them have to
Yeah.
bill a human being, them I do everything possible to make sure it's for them school win. So them no matter what happen, them just want to win. The same like I mean, it at my every school, so I can't say I was one school in particular. It at my school, it at my 40 school, it at my everywhere. So I just that it unfortunate say some other kids might be left out for the
Mm-hmm.
just for the just for the prize of winning a schoolboy competition. When other probably other students at their proper age probably get pushed out because of limitation. So the only thing we can really do, JD, is to just enjoy the football. Because there's nothing we can do about it. Because apparently
Okay.
me even hear the thing with JC, I hear say nothing come out of that.
Okay. But I think you would have been
So
glad. It's your school. but
JD,
but
like, come on, JD, it's a high school. You know me
Chevon, you
against
need
schoolboy football
you,
for a
you,
while now. Cause I
mm-hmm.
think that's supposed to. I think if you see that just like how them have high school track and field where them use for develop the track athletes, use schoolboy football for help develop our actual footballers. Cause I can't see how them use one for develop track athletes, but
Mm-hmm.
then them say school is not for development for footballers, are the club responsibility. The school them have the resources, so utilize it.
Mr.
So and
Revolution says, Chevon, cut the crap and give us some details on the kid. So that young kid, don't know him name. I have a video on my phone. He's 700 foot and he's 13 years old. So get some information on him, Chevon, the next time when you touch the road. All right, big boss?
hold on, the JD, hold on.
All right. So let me continue the results them. As him and Troy said, JD, Andre Steele and Darren Mattox played for Bridgeport at 13 years old. A Manning Cup. Okay, I don't know about it because in my years, we never and previous years, we never had the younger kids playing Manning Cup. Coles and Pepsi was very, very good. All right, so you couldn't
Yeah,
just
man,
step
that's
up.
true.
You
In
couldn't
a
just
my
step up.
time too, JD, yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't
Yeah.
just step up. I raise your foot, I'll get pop out. And so and Mattox around 30 now, don't. So if I'm at 30, I will heap a
Yeah,
years that
my touch are like 31.
all right, so I will heap a years that from our year. So so try a different year gap we're talking about, big boss. Idel, one of the teams that people said you had speculations around Juras. Should they have continued to play as to what Chevon alluded to? Should they have continued to play? Because they won 10-0, you know? They won 10-0 over Penwood. 10-0.
Based off what I'm hearing, I would leave that to the people them were in charge. But based off what I heard, me not think so. I
Okay.
and this is not because them play KC, Bridget. I mean, I gotta say that straight out. And to be honest, when it comes to Manning Cup, me not really. It sounds bad, but me not really business with. Me want to win Manning Cup, but me not that from coach with the Harbour coach from him leave KC Bridget. Me not really business with Manning Cup like that. To be honest with you,
Okay.
right? But if what I'm hearing is so, yeah, them for lose points off of the previous games that they played.
Yeah,
But
JD.
hopefully they did. Yeah, go ahead, Siobhan.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes. Please kind of get busy already.
Okay.
What me there say now, I message JD, you know, I'm kind of against schoolboy football. But well, me never tell you about yeah, I'm kind of not really in it. I want my school for win, yeah, but I think it's being used wrong, utilized wrong. Fortis, I don't know if
Yeah.
nobody agree with me.
Yeah,
If
man,
we can
everybody agree,
use,
man. Are your school at the private example for them foolishness there.
yeah,
So
if
of
you
course we
can
agree with you.
use if you can use track and field for develop footballers, the track athletes, because I never hear about a track club at the youth level before. At the school alone, me hear about. Me never hear about at a youth level track club. At just a school level.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you can use the track and field thing for develop the track athletes, them just use football. The school, them brother JC can be an academy, you know. KC can be an academy, you know. Calabar can be an academy, you know. Those schools have the resources. So if it take you for extend the school season longer, do that. Me guarantee say football would have bring a bigger profit to the country than track and field. Me not ask nobody at all.
All right, fair enough. One just because remember, sir, I only have 30 more minutes in the people, so we have to go a little bit faster because we have to get like a Dacosta Cup night because we always are going to rate Dacosta Cup every single year, you know. You get me? Yeah, man. And every time I tell them, say, them I play the football, and then I put Manning Cup, and then people say, I come from Kingston because me always pick up for Dacosta Cup, which I lie. Them are telling the jurors, me don't go watch the football and I give me honest opinion, you know. And them are telling me some bad man Kingston.
From when me say Dacosta Cup, the Dacosta Cup high school them I play and collectively I play better than a lot of the Manning Cup schools. Then.
Yeah, but
except for a few of
the bad mind to me. It's so bad. Me all bad man Kingston. Where me come from, you know.
So you know when people not agree with your take, Virgin, and your beliefs, them say a bad man. You know Jamaican people stay.
Yeah, you but Jura CC end up beat the brakes off everybody. They must beat the brakes off everybody.
Exactly.
At the time.
Exactly.
So, I don't know why, yeah, but be honest. All right, so Idle 10-0. Idle win 10-0 over Penwood people. Calabar shockingly defeated the Junglers 3-0. Can't believe that one. I can't believe that one. 3-0 Calabar win. Brain Drain supposed to feel good in himself. Don't see him on the channel for the longest while. So Brain Drain report. Jamaica College won over Spanish Town. We expected that one as well. So I so far I got only one result out of my 4 rounds because I thought Charles Smith would have beaten Calabar. So that one swung the other way. Jamaica College picked up another win over Spanish Town, good win. Then Meadowbrook, I went for Meadowbrook over Cumberland because I said that one would have been a close one. 3-2. Meadowbrook won that one. Excelsior dominated Cedar Grove 7-1. So Excelsior showing their strength, but stats will deal with them when that time comes. But I'm not going to start an argument. All right. Bridgeport defeated Clancarty. Mona High blank St. Mary 9-0. Let me pass that one fast before an unnecessary argument start.
Hurry up.
Yes, St. Catherine dominated Edith Dalton 7-0, and Inzud defeated Holy Trinity 2-0. All right, so that's it for that game. All right, I'm gonna try and get some other teams. Yeah, man. So what are it takes so far for both regions, the Dacosta Cup and also the Manning Cup?
Sorry, that JD, I just reached back at work. Sorry.
Oh, you just reached back at work? Okay. All right. Totally understand that. Understandable. All right. So people, I'm trying to get the Dacosta Cup results for you because obviously I'm using my phone. All right. Mr. Revolution says fire.
You must look like a cheese on this one.
All right. So we have done.
Help you do one.
I'm done.
Wait.
Hello, sir.
Mute.
Can you mute your thing first? If you're not talking to us, please. And you can get in the conversation if you want. All right, so that was done. Fabian Pro, big up yourself, people. Have we hit 100 likes as yet? Because we only have 20 more minutes. JD Whisper single-handedly kill CC. In that game, the result went for KC, but I've learned so much more. I am watching it on the Jamaican schoolboy thing. That's where I'm taking the stats from. All right? But because I can't do it on any other device, because I'm not at home, so I have to work with what I have. You guys have to just take it as it comes. Santini says JD for years Dacosta has been playing better quality football and also have better fitness level with their players. Okay. They will never stop this nonsense. All right. So my brother, Spartadan, can you get involved, please? All right, Spartadan, I'm trying to get him involved, but Spartadan, it looks like something is wrong with his phone or something. Hello, Spartadan, how are you doing? All right, so Spartadan, stress me out now, you know, man. Me can't. Me I try deal with Spartadan properly, but Spartadan look like him system now work stars. Spartadan.
Yeah.
How are you doing, man? We wanted you to add something to the show for a while now, but we haven't
All
gotten
right.
you saying anything.
I was doing something a while ago. You remember Mexico from the other day was texting on the live chat?
Yes. Yes.
That's me.
Oh, that's you, Mexico. Okay, thanks
Yeah.
for joining us, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm here taking in what you guys are saying. But
yeah,
I don't even know what to say about it because it's the first I've ever seen it. So it's what would you say? Unfamiliar experience.
Oh, okay. You're talking in relation to the JFF, right? The JFF and the Reggae Girlz.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Totally understand. I totally understood that it's a sad situation, you know. But we put it down to incompetence to say that they just can't. At this point, they have done things so bad for so long, it becomes a normal thing now for them to be doing things like this.
But like I think it's a thing that I would say Jamaicans get. We are comfortable in disarray. We are comfortable in poverty. So be like these things become the norm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we agree. We agree.
Huh?
No, I said I agree with you. I agree with you there. I agree with you. Yeah.
But like it's been happening for way too long. And then I heard somebody said like schoolboy football was unnecessary. But like he said I heard him talk about Tyreek McGee and Peter Leavas before. So if schoolboy football was unnecessary, how would he have known them people?
No, I think I never heard him well. I don't think he meant something like that. I can be assured that he meant nothing like that. No, I don't think he was talking about that. I think just put it up back before. Just put it up back before, man. We support schoolboy football, but we know the levels of the schoolboy football, and we accurately put it in that bracket. Yes, but I think he was supporting the school as them. And talking how they
Yeah, me I support
players.
them. He misunderstand JD. I mean I beat him.
Yes.
Him just miss here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
support them, boss. My point is that if we can ship out 100 say we ship out $100 every year, just for example, me know JFF a lapse where we could have ship out even 1,000, so we have $900 in our country. We just a fade away. That was just like an example. For sure, say that we are limit we youth them in our country and we are failing. Speed say it, you know. Speed say we are failing youth them, you know, but me no know. Me are people who don't forget things. But search, it look like some of the people them forget things. Speed say we feel the youth them and we are failing for sure. We literally are failing the youth them.
All right. We wanted to go into the Dacosta Cup results them. So let me just go through it because I only have 20 more minutes possible. 20 more minutes. So listen to the Dacosta Cup results them. At least this is what's on the table. We have William Nib lost the next game. This is surprising. So I had William Nib winning. They lost 1-0 to Ocho Rios. Damn. Cedric Titus looks like they are the real deal. People hit the like button as you come in, share and subscribe. Cedric Titus defeated Discovery Bay 10-0. 10-0. Cedric Titus. So look out for them. They're doing good. Then I have my team, which is Yard Castle. Yarcastle play some good football. They have won 3-0 over Ferncourt. They defeated Ferncourt 3-0. Then you have Petersfield 3-0 over Lacava. Then you have Stets. Stets, we told you that they're gonna come back to winning ways. So 8-0. Stets over Newell. 8-0. And Pastor join the stream. But I have limited time, so let me run through the results so I can give Pastor a chance to speak. Monroe College defeated Sydney 2-0. BB Cook got another win for to their name, which is 2-1 over Magathi. We have Lacovia won 10-0, 10-2 over Roger Clark. St. Joseph won 1-0 over Mayday. Manchester won 11-0 over Cross Keys. Talk about that Manchester team. I think they're going to be a troubled team this year again. Then we have Bellier defeated the Carteret College. We have Thompson Town defeated Lennon 2-1. Good result. And then we have Big Bad CC. Big Bad CC played Claude Mackay and gave them 8-0. 8-0. All right. So 8-0. So those are the results, guys. Those are the results. Yes. So go ahead, Pastor. Give a point fast, because the show is winding down. Yes, Cross Keys team is weak. It doesn't matter who is weak. CC will beat up everybody. It's just a new excuse you guys coming out with. CC will beat everybody. Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
I believe, like you said, CC will beat everybody. They have retained a lot of their players, and they have the same coach. And in fact, all the players that they brought up into the D-Cup squad have been playing the same system in the lower age group. So it's going to be just fitting in. And so they will have a team clicking. It is hard. It is going to be hard to match their fitness level. CC is on the hill, and the footballers run the same hill that the track and field guys run. So CC should be conditioned. Same coach, same system. They're going to be the team to beat. Other schools like Cross Keys and Mayday and those schools are catching up because their program was not really football program. They indulge in other sports traditionally. I am from that area of Manchester. So, well, I'm from the area closer to Mayday, but went to school closer to Cross Keys. So really, those areas are, we play they played football, yes, but that's not their main sports. So they are coming into these things now. It's going to take a while for them to get up to speed with the other schools like the Manchester and the CCs. That's a given. I want to begin by saying, as I transition from the schoolboy football to the female debacle that they have been placed in, and I want to begin by saying what a tragedy. And then to hear the Gensec say that, and this is on an interview that he knows is going to go worldwide. He says, since he has taken office, they have had this problem, or the problem that leads to these kind of things. He was asked if it is that he didn't see this coming, that he could have prioritized the preparation of the girls. And his response is, and this is after he said he knows the weakness of the JFF staff in this area now.
Mm-hmm.
His response is that you give people, you delegate the responsibility, as is the management practice. As the manager who knows what to do, because you're the GenSec, and you also know that this is a group of people that has consistently, continually failed to execute in time and appropriately. You give them the job to do and don't micromanage them. And that was the exact term that was posed to him, and said to him that that's what he should have done. And the man laughed and asked, if your boss have to call you every minute to get a job done, what? But you said before that these people have been having this problem. There is no importance placed on the preparation or the need of the girls, who have done exponentially more than even them wanted or expected the girls to do. It is a tragedy because the incompetence of the manager, which is Dennis Chung, knowing that his staff to whom he delegates the responsibility is incompetent. His incompetence to micromanage them, since he knows what to do. In any sovereign state that takes responsibility for things, all of them, back in the Western area, they would be strung up on the biggest, the first tree with a limb going parallel to the ground, which is high enough. These guys are so diabolically inept. I cannot digest them running the program any longer. The man clearly outlined that this is a problem for an tech office, and he has spoken to the president about it. And then you're going to give them the job to do, not micromanage them, and then go on an internationally published media podcast and state this and laugh at the breakdown. You have all the information, what you can do, what is required, and you fail to do it, and you depend the podcast a laugh. And this is the GenSec. I heard one of the panelists that you have on saying this, them really not getting it. We have normalized inept and poverty-stricken and demented behavior. They have normalized it and want the rest of the world to accept it because they have to be some damn mental dwarf for this to be the practice. Every age group, every program, across both genders, every single time. There is no tour, no program that is left unscathed. Every single one mess up. And where the mess up come from? The JFF. It is never the players. Even when them select the worst possible players available, the players still are not the ones responsible for the rubbish that is thrown out in the world. I remember from last year, I was saying that the Prime Minister and the Minister of Tourism and Sports need to get involved because the JFF is directly responsible for staining brand Jamaica. There is no way as a manager, you know that your sub officer is a failure, and you give him your biggest, most important project unsupervised, because that's what it comes down to. If you're not micromanaging the failure that you have under your wings, you are also the person to be held responsible for it. If it takes calling him on the hour every hour to get it done, because this is your largest project, the preparation of the girls to go play Canada. It is disgusting, it is sickening, it's tragic. When you think they cannot get any worse, they descend to the lowest ebb. It can't get no worse. And this is what we have to deal with as to look at for Brand Jamaica. Simple thing. And then
Pastor,
I heard
2 more minutes, Pastor.
No, I will cut it here. And then I hear that they have even the male team training in female outfit. All them the foolishness.
Was that said on any program? Because I've listened and I've not heard that from.
I heard it on a program.
What on the programs that I was listening to, which is the actual conversation of the players, people. I can't.
No.
Else in it, you know.
No. With it, when I was watching, where I was watching, without promoting anybody, where I was watching where I was watching no, not hearing you. Not hearing you. Not hearing you. You're hearing me? All right. I am not hearing you. Let me just finish so you can wrap up. Where I was watching the interview, where I was listening to the interview, watching that program and listening to the interview, it was stated, no, I am not hearing you. Not hearing you. JD.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes. Back to hearing you now.
All right, so we only have 2 minutes. Finish your point. I
No.
was just asking if you heard it, because what I've used is the actual information from the person's mouth.
From good, but no, I heard it. No. I heard it on the program where I was watching it. That happened. No, not from the actual interview.
That's because we don't have any proof for it.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying that when you think you have seen the worst of them, it gets beyond that. I pray for the day when we will reach the place where we see these men and women no more.
All right. So, Martin, give your final point, and then I will give my final point. Pastor gave his points,
Yeah, man.
Pastor took over the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yes. People, please.
Yeah, man. My final part still is.
Go ahead, Martin.
Me just, to be honest, me no know the country based on the overview when me can just state on JFF and just everything about the country and the mindset of the leader them while run like the football. It really sad. It really sad. So them believe so them do something where improve Jamaica and them really just limit the country to where they want to limit under them foot. That's how me I see as a person. May I just be frank. It's like they want to limit the youths them under them foot, them control it, and them just do what they want to do. And nobody for ask a question. Nobody not to ask them.
well, right. You think it's on
nobody.
purpose? because
Yeah,
the
and
Martin
nobody
that's
have to
on
ask them a
purpose.
tough question neither, JD. Them for just do it, and the fans them for just okay with it. The media for just okay with it, and for just make them go and do what them do. If the boss late 100 times, it's okay. It's the team is not good enough, but it's okay. With management, it's a manager that him say it's a manager and his team that slip up, but it's okay. But him protect the manager still gonna get paid because
All right.
it's a joke thing to them. Well, them need to just stop joke out the country. If we don't get serious at fans and make some strike and tell them, say, brother, stop joke out the football, stop joke out the youths them life. Only I do it for nearly 30 years. One time, me hear a man come in say, JFF, say my best president. Brother, if Sidela never come in at the program, they couldn't make them talk there. They only make them talk there because the girl them go 2 World Cup back to back. But guess what, bro? Me I tell you the honest truth. They not do nothing. They come on the meeting and I say sign 2 paper. Brother, you're the president, so them you have to sign the paper. But that means say you don't do nothing, bro, G. So stop trick yourself. Say you're the best JFA president. Stop trick yourself, bro, G. And I say it work. Without Sidela, the girl them want to go work up back to back, and that's fine. Blank, bro. I know you do nothing, bro. You're the president.
Yeah.
If Sidela have the power to sign the paper, should I do it? And guess what? It would have worked. If Sidela have the bus, control the bus situation. I know the bus would have did it about 30 minutes before the girls them. Bro G on their laps. Mr. Chung, a company YouTube, me see, me never believe in in the first place. Because me see the politician talk. Me see the politician talk in here. Me know how to say politician at Jamaica we show. And some of the fans them, JD, me just ask the last saying, some of the fans them do our respect and everybody opinion, but come on, bro. Someone know on themselves say a foolish attack, and no one on themselves say JFF not improve none not at all. But we will see still in a JD a time do things, a time do things. You see me?
Yes.
So big up on
So
yourself.
we're gonna see people. We're gonna see between the next 2 weeks. If the girls are gonna get paid, how much they're gonna get paid.
JD, beg you 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Beg you 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Okay, they get me frustrated in less than 20 minutes. Go ahead, faster. Take my 10 seconds. Take my 10 seconds. Faster. Take my 10 seconds.
I just want to state this, that the girls must consult an international trade lawyer and do not collect the money if the JFF withdraw the tax from it. Get a practicing international trade lawyer. JFF must pay the tax out. They got the paper to sign the waiver. The girls are not supposed to pay a dime of that tax. The FIFA and the Australian government worked out that the girls are supposed to get 60,000 US dollars. If it's short a dime out of JFF pocket, it must come.
It take 2 minutes. I'm saying about 10 seconds a month. But it was an informative little slip there, so we will let it go. All right, people, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. People, I should try to come on later. All right, but as you know, life tough. So people, if I don't come on later, bear with me. All right, yeah, bear with me, because I don't know why the last person. I try running on my car right here, so people, smash the like button. Thanks yet again, everyone that came on. Massive respect. Take care and see you in the next one. Peace out. All right, yeah, man. Bye.